Hello everybody, Sifd again with another Vampire Survivors run, and today we're gonna try to unlock the new card here with Llama, I would say. So Llama over here, the character, is that he or she gains 5 might, movement speed and curse every 10 levels at the cap of plus 20 at level 40. So that means we're gonna have the difficulty spike from 60. By the way, she also starts with more curse anyway, so she spikes it from 50 normally up to, I guess, 60 that she starts, plus 20, that would be 80% difficulty rating. We could decrease it even more, but I'm not gonna go for the Skullmaniac. I'm gonna try to get as many lasers as possible this run, because we got the new tarot card. So let's get into it, and I'm gonna explain. I think Crunchy can get even more lasers, but until I unlock all the tarot cards, I'm not gonna play Crunchy again, so it is what it is. And then maybe we can do like an infinite lasers run. Let's go to the Gallo Tower, why not? And today's build is going to be based on this thing. Awake gives plus 3 revivals. Consuming a revival gives 10 max health, 1 armor, 5 might, area duration, speed. So normally, you should take this and lose on purpose a bunch of lives and have this buff right away, right? That's the logical sense, reasoning, right? You begin with this, just YOLO yourself off a bunch of times, and then you're insane. But no, we're not gonna go with this plan. We're actually gonna start with this, Xieroeh of healing. Healing is double, recover HP damage nearby enemies, because this was damage in the beginning and it's gonna give us XP. And then in the 11-minute mark and the 21-minute mark, we're gonna get the other 2 tarot cards, because I only have 3 unlocked, so we are forced to get exactly these 3. So yeah, that's the plan. And at that point we should have the laser, because we're not gonna use the revive mechanic. We're gonna use the revive mechanic tomorrow, because I wanted to not do a laser run tomorrow, you know, just to mix it up a bit. Although I have no idea what the others are, so hopefully they are not something that I should go for a laser for. So yeah, let's go. Today I decided to maybe not use the, what is it called? The spinach. Most of the time I do use the spinach, but because, you know, 50% damage is really important. Nice, we got the King Bible right away. But I was thinking maybe today I use more AoE and also more projectiles. I can go with Santa Water. Nice. So yeah, because the thing is, I was thinking about doing like Laborai again. Why? Nice. Lasers, first of all, is the most important, so I need one more, the other half of the laser, actually. I'm gonna try avoid saying, you know, the word of the item that is legal in America. So, in USA, actually. Man, it's really weird. Oh, we found a Gati Amari. Should I get the cat? I mean, I want to get the cat, but the thing is that if I get the cat now, I will be forced to get the other half of this next, and then I will not have room for spinach. So I'm not gonna get the cat and hope that I'm gonna find it again. We are gonna go Candelabrador though. So let's take the Candelabrador. Today we're gonna do a Candelabrador run, so that we see the books be further away from us. Maybe even, I don't know, see a bunch of things be different. Cats again, wow. It's as if the game says, yo, pick the cats. No, 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 no. I'm gonna pick spinach. I'm gonna pick exactly what I want. I want what is it called? Garlic. And tomorrow, oh, duplicator is here. Nice. Let's get the duplicator. Tomorrow, if the next tarot card is good, I might actually avoid getting, for once, the spinach, or maybe just go to another stage. When I say spinach, I mean the garlic. We're not gonna take spinach today. Let's go Pomerola for the garlic, although we don't have it yet. YOLO it, doesn't matter. If anything, Pomerola is actually really decent as an item. Now that it gives you double the healing and also does damage. Found garlic, nice. So we can run into opponents now, gather more XP. By the way, you should realize here that also the other choice that I didn't think about, I don't know where I was going with it, you should realize. The other thing I wanted to mention here is that I was thinking about not getting magnetism. This is a way. If I don't get magnetism, I could get spinach. That's like a thing I was thinking about. Now, if I don't get magnetism though, I will not really get that much. I think for you to be able to not get magnetism, you have to have the super pentagram. That's my opinion, at least. Let's go with Candelabrador. Get a bit of AoE up, especially with the Santa Water and everything else here. Garlic too, nice. That should give us enough XP. Very nice. Yeah, now we go. Now we go. Let's go. This is gonna carry us. That's why I enjoy garlic, man. By the way, back in the day I really hated garlic in the beginning. because it didn't have a level up. In the very beginning, I was like, garlic is insane. And then a bit later, I was like, garlic is complete trash. And then I was like, oh, garlic has a legendary. Now it's insane again. I mean, flat out garlic is still not really that crazy good. But healing garlic is decent. I'm not gonna go lightning ring, although it has a level up. Obviously, now we search the other half of my bullet producing weapon. I'm not sure if YouTube has any problem algorithm wise with, you know, the weapon. Honestly, I have no idea. Oh, we found magnetism. Yeah, that was the reason I was thinking about maybe not going Santa Mora into magnetism. Yeah, maybe I should not have gone Santa Mora. Could have gone cats. Whatever, let's go King Bible. Let's continue running around. By the way, I saw like a video of Asmon again, and he liked the books as far as I understand. And I also remember me liking the books in the beginning, and he's also in his beginnings now, so I guess we're learning things the same way. Great minds work alike. I know it's think alike, but whatever. Sifd trying to be proud about his decision, seeing a person that he also watches banish the Ebony Wings. You know, it's really fun when we see a person that you thought is good in every game is deciding a few things like you do. Let's go with Calabrador. I don't know where I'm going with this. Semi offhanded compliment slash... I think I mentioned this yesterday. Semi offhand compliment. I mean, honestly speaking, I'm still watching Asmongold anyway. If I thought negative things about him, I wouldn't watch him. Although that's not really true about everybody now, is it? I don't think everybody only watches things that they enjoy. I try to do that. First of all, I was thinking... I was thinking between Empty Tome against Spinach. Let's make this a test experiment, you know? Let's go Empty Tome for cooldown. Because I want the laser to last forever. Because that's what the Empty Tome achieves. Like infinite laser. And we're gonna see if Spinach is actually a must, you know? We're gonna have so many lasers that it's gonna really be obvious if it should have been a must. From the fact alone that, you know, we're gonna have like 1,000 lasers. Okay, time to gather up a bit of XP. I really enjoy the flames, by the way. They give you like a very big boost early with XP. Just destroy everything, pick up a bunch of XP. I'm leaving the chest here because I'm not 100% sure if this stage only has big stage 10-minute legendaries or not. I'm pretty sure this stage has only 10 minutes plus legendaries. Dev, if you're watching this, or if anybody from the dev team watches this, or if anybody that has any ability to change things in this game watches this, I don't understand for what reason the chests don't have legendaries inside of them before the 10-minute mark. Like, actually, not devs, like just talking to anybody here. I think that there is no real reason for... like why you cannot find legendaries before the 10-minute mark. Now you might say the reason is that then people would be busted too early, which who cares? This is a broken builds game anyway. Is argument argument one, so that argument doesn't fly. And then the second argument might be that, oh, Sifd, then people will leave them on the ground because they're gonna try to min-max everything and try to pick up legendaries early. Yeah, that also doesn't fly, obviously, because that's on the player to decide to do. And if anything, adding risk rewards, like, do you want an upgrade on your current ones, or do you want to let the chest on the ground and then pick it up to get the legendary? Yeah, things like these are people can decide on their own. You don't need to be the dev to decide that. Nope, I don't want people to become broken at the 5-minute mark, but I'm okay with them being broken at the 10-minute mark. As if anything changes from the 5-minute mark to the 10-minute mark. I guess the game is challenging in the first 10 minutes of the game because you cannot have a legendary, because legendaries are tuned. Like, you don't even lose in this game. Like, you never lose. After you build up, by the way. I do know that you lose normally. I did lose my very first run at the 29-minute mark. By the way, in case you don't know, you also lose when you win. So in one way you could say you also never win in this game. So with that prospect, obviously you could say, yeah, make the chests drop legendaries at the 10-minute mark. It's not like you can win in this game anyway. So it's a lose-lose scenario or a win-win scenario, depending on how you see it. Tiragi is here, nice. Now I just need the other half of this, of the weapon. Wait, imagine being able to get the laser leveled up without getting the second weapon. Is that a thing? I don't think that's a thing. Yeah, we're really chilling here. Magic wand, pretty useless. Song of Mana, pretty useless. Let's get axe. As if the axe isn't useless. As if the axe isn't useless. So right now the legendaries are the tarot cards, which might as well be legendary. The tarot cards, in my opinion, the tarot cards are the most busted thing yet in the game, and also the most fun one. I hope they never nerf them. If anything, I hope they make more busted ones. Let's leave the chest there. We're gonna come back and open them later. I don't have anything close to leveling up for things anyway, and I'm pretty far away from this bottom thing here, so just start going downwards because I want to pick up my next passive, as I already have picked up all my passives anyway. Let's go with axe, so that when we go back we have the axes ready. Yeah, as I was saying, I hope they add tarot cards that are relevant to every build, right? Because the movement, the projectile speed tarot card is definitely for things like Rune Tracer, for things like books. This pulsating one is obviously very helpful for things like, you know, the super garlic, the whip, the super whip that is. I don't know what else they have. The revive thing is obviously good for, first of all, building a straight up build that doesn't have revives, you know, if you use all of them right away, so you get a very busted build very early, or you can just use them for the laser build, which is also really fun. And I really like these interactions, by the way. I really enjoy the fact that the laser is... Oh, we found the other one. Nice. The laser is stronger if you have a bunch of revives sitting in the back. But if you lose the revives, then you are stronger. You know, I like all these interactions. And I hope that the rest of the tarot cards also are relevant to something. Now, assuming that the card is gonna be based on this character that cares about curse, maybe... something with when opponents are on the board. I have no idea. Like, my prediction game isn't really that strong. I think I saw them, by the way. I have seen what the cards do, but the upside with me is that if I don't try to remember something, I don't remember it. So I just saw them, I was like, oh, this is cool. The only thing I was the only card I remembered existed was the more revives one. And I didn't even remember the part where if you have... Let's go to Tractor. I didn't even remember the part where if you die, you get the power boost. So, like, I only remembered, like, oh, 3 more revives. You can have more lasers with this. That's it. Like, that's how my mind works. I just remember the fact that I care about, and I don't care about anything else other than what I care about. I got a chest by mistake. We got 1 axe, which is really sad, because literally I could have a level 8 axe. But if possible, I would also like to avoid getting axe as my first legendary. I would like to get either garlic or the books, because those 2 things are pretty much busted in comparison with the rest. Why am I not running in there? I don't know. I'm afraid. I am afraid. I mean, I am not afraid. How to sing wrong. Let's continue. Oh, did that guy chase me? Or did he just happen to fan out the moment I was... No idea. Oh, found the magnetism, so we don't need to care about anything below us anymore. Just run it up. Okay, Bible is done. So theoretically, our first legendary should be axes and then Bible. I'm not exactly sure how this works. Let's go with the bullet producing machine. I really enjoyed this fight, by the way. All these ghosts plus skeletons. If you have garlic and or superbook, which I obviously don't have superbook, and you can't even have superbook at this point, but this is like one of the most XP producing time of this stage. And let's go with Fiera del Furo. Oh, by the way, I'm not reading. I'm not reading what the cards are called at all. Just a heads up for anybody that knows the language, that reads the Eight of Sparrow, that reads the description, and you know, if you're from the country for whatever language that is, I would assume that it's Spanish. But yeah, you might be like, what is he reading? Where is he seeing those letters? The word doesn't have those letters in them. What do you mean, Del Furo, man? There is no R in there. Like, no, I'm just not reading it. I just realized that it's not English. I realized it's not Greek and German, so I'm like, yeah, I don't know what that's it. I don't even care about what exactly are the letters. I mean, I could guess, but I'm gonna butcher it anyway. But I can copy if somebody else tells me exactly how it's said. Like, if I hear something, I can easily copy it. I think garlic. You know, it's the classic case of I don't know, omelette du fromage, you know? The thing that everybody knows because he heard it 1,000 times. Let's go with garlic. Ooh, look at this XP, man. Look at... Oh, almost died there from an elite. And we got more opponents that are no longer the million opponents we were fighting. Let's avoid that elite. That's Ziggy Zaggy for XP. It's not like I'm in any rush or anything. Let's continue. Whenever I say the words something, something, and whenever I say and or anything, I always remember... It's not like I like you or anything. I don't know why. Like this or anything always feels like it's the reverse of what I said. It's not like I need help or anything, you know? It feels like I'm saying the opposite. Although that's not how you should use that. Well, we got the super huge axes. Well, let's see. Do I have a level 8? I have a level 8. Let's see. Are these just... Okay, this was a dud. Next one's also gonna be a dud. Yep. I don't know why this stage doesn't have pre-10-minute mark legendaries. The third stage, by the way, has them. So that's the main question, right? Like, I gave you some outs of why in Act 4, and like, I gave you some outs of why you might not want legendaries before the 10-minute mark. And I also, obviously... countered them, counter-argued them, so none of them are there. But the main question is, why can you get legendaries in Act 3? What's the difference? Let's go on. When I say Act 3, I mean Stage 3. There are no acts in this game. Let's go onward. Let's go pick up our faster projectiles. Look at our books dancing all around us. They appear and disappear. Look how... These books look so much more awesome than the... First of all, this is gonna be a card. Nice. These books look so much more awesome than the... anything else, pretty much. I'm not gonna get the revives yet. I'm gonna get the projectile speed. You know why? Because I want to see the difference with having a bunch more lasers. I want to see the difference, like, happen. People will be like, what are you doing? Get the revives, man! No. I want to get the revives when it's gonna matter. And my books are going crazy, man. Look at how awesome the books look. I think the books going that fast and that slow is the most fun mechanic right now. Like, the speed they gain and lose. It really looks awesome. It really looks fun. And the books are really clean and clear, so you can see them go around very fast. While with the flames, you don't really get that feeling. The flames are a bit... just a smidge... too weirdish. I mean, they flicker and do stuff. That's mainly the reason, I guess. Like, because they flicker and they change their shape while they're going around, you can't really see them. Like, you can't really see exactly the flames. While the books are always obvious, and also they're so clean and crisp. I might be overstating some things over here, but I still enjoy really much the books. And this game in general has blown up, man. Let's go with weapons. Let's go with faster projectiles. Why am I talking like this? Look at the box. Look at the box. It's like they're well-oiled, not machine. They're well-oiled, I guess, cutter. Now only the sound effects is missing. Like when you're cutting wood, as if everybody has a cutter in their house. I'm not sure that it's called a cutter, by the way. Santa water. And now we got the flames, which aren't even obviously visible. Look at this. Look how fast they go. But you can't even see them. They change. They're like R's, and then there's Z's, and then there's Y's. They change like shapes. It's as if they're symbols, actually. Maybe they're not even flames. Maybe they are symbols. By the way, in the background we have the effect that happens when you see stars. Okay, we picked up a level up here. Yep. We picked not a level up. What is it called? We picked up a red gem, as they say. I don't know why I'm saying this as they say sentence this often. I'm really saying this as they say sentence pretty often. Is it called a cutter, by the way? What is the thing called that cuts wood in half? Well, not exactly in half, you know. You can cut it in any shape, way, or form you want. Obviously, it doesn't have to be in half. It's like a bench. And then there is like what is it called? It's a bench, And that's most of the words I can explain here, because, you know, as long as it's not gaming terms, I don't know how to speak English, I guess. No, why? It's like a bench, and you have the cutter thing on it. And then you press the cutter thing on the bench, but the bench has a hole in it, so obviously the cutter thing doesn't cut the bench itself in half. And then you put like the wood you want to cut in like there. I mean, whoever understands what I'm saying already knows what I'm talking about, okay? And the rest, I'm sorry. I can't do anything about it. Let's go on. Let's just continue, because I'm pretty sure that a few people might even get frustrated by me just getting stuck upon like random things. What is this? I see an elite here. Look how my bullets move, by the way. It's like they move all together. Let's go, Bracer. Now my bullets are even faster. Let's go. Oh man, Labora is everywhere. Bracer, Spellbinder. Oh, we're almost done with the levels. Oh no. Oh no, this isn't good. Oh no. Oh no, now you might say, Sifd, why you know? Well, why you know? The oh no is because I just did all my levels and I'm still missing a weapon. Which is extremely dangerous, because now I'm gonna get forced into a weapon. I mean, it's not the end of the world, no matter what the weapon I'm gonna be forced in is gonna be. By the way, look at the bullets, like, going so fast. Continue gaining XP and levels. Excuse me, I'm searching. I've been told there is gonna be an elite over here. Like, can I get like a chest? Can I get my laser guns, please? Because I would really enjoy my laser guns right about now. It's not the laser that I care about. It's... First of all, let's not forget that I don't have spinach. And opponents right now have 80% more health. I think 80%. Yep, 80% more. Nope, that's not it. It's here. Yep, 80%. I like how I found an 80% and then I'm like, nope, that wasn't the right 80%. This is the right 80%. Let's go a bit up and down. Let's have the Labora kill a few people here in the background. Like, you go up, 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 and then you just, for a smidge, go down, make people appear here. Labora just burns them. We might not get the XP right now, but if I pick up a single XP pickup, we're gonna get like infinite XP. Now that doesn't really matter, other than the fact that I need to get to 99. But I mean, we're at the 15-minute mark, so a 99 is definitely happening. I don't see how we possibly could not get that. What could the next one be? Okay, so there is a one that makes our movement be 50% minus and then 200% plus. So maybe there is something for range. Maybe there is something for damage. You know, same one for damage. Maybe there is something for projectiles, you know? You do one less projectile and then you do up to -1 from -1 to +5 or something crazy, you know? Something insane. Although that might be a bit weird. But do we care about it? It can be weird. Weird is fun. What should my last weapon be, by the way? So, okay, it's gonna be cats. But if we don't find cats, then we're gonna go with... What can I level up here? Blue book. Daggers. No, I don't want like daggers. Although daggers... Look how fast these are going. Oh, we got a chest. Let's go down there. Wait a minute. We got a chest. Look at them like spawning literally in front of us. They're literally spawning in front of us. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're losing life. YOLO it. How far away am I? Are you kidding me? And I got another one here. Give me the other one first. And then I'm gonna run back to the other one. Give me this. Give me super garlic, please. Thank you. Now the reason I wanted super garlic is because I want to start stacking it up. And also, as you see, super garlic alone is enough for no opponent to be able to touch us. Famous last words, by the way, because I literally just got damaged. And I got the red gem. Which isn't really that good right now. If anything, I would like to pick it up a bit later. I'm losing life on purpose. In case for 1000th time that you don't know how super garlic works. It powers up permanently for every damage you get hit. Permanently within the run, obviously. Okay, this should be the super lasers. Nice. And now we're ready for the setup for the 21-minute mark. Lasers! Look how many we have. And here comes the bad part. So, I can either get blue wand for the level up. Knife for the level up. Electricity for the level up. I mean, electricity... I don't want electricity. Okay, definitely not any of these. So let's begin with banishing. Let's begin the clock lancet is banished. Okay, so because we're not gonna pick up the clock lancet, let's be honest here. Imagine if I get something weird like a bone or, you know, something from the 1% weapons. There are, by the way, there are 3 1% weapons as far as I know. It's the bone, it's the cart, and it's the... Well, we've got the cat, so we're gonna pick the cat, as I already mentioned. So now we have the cat with more projectiles and insane speed. Look at how slow they walk. And they're gonna speed up, right? But yeah, look at this. The cats begin. The cats begin running. Base speed up. I think the cats are good with speed. I think like if they touch each other, they explode and do this dust thing over here. At least that's what I think. Thinking and knowing is obviously not the same. It's 50-50 if the cats actually trigger by touching each other, like a black one with a red one. Then the other 50-50 is if they eat an item, and then the third 50-50 is if it's random. Oh, so there is food here. Let's see what happens if a cat goes to food. Did they fight, or... I pressed the trap. Whoopsie. It's not like I really care about it. Yep, we got everything. Okay, this should be now a cat. Yeah, exactly. Cat does not level up, by the way. Here's the food. Well, by mistake I took it. I'm not sure if the cat fires one more projectile. Okay. Fighting back there. Now they're fighting up here. Yeah, I mean, so many things are happening right now that I can't really understand when the cats are fighting or under which circumstances the cats are fighting. And I also never stayed and looked how much DPS the cats actually do. This time we're gonna see how much DPS they do. And I guess if they don't do enough DPS, they're out. Now you might say, yo Sifd, that's not fair because the cats actually arrived at this madness that you already have set up. Exactly. I want to see... I think you can get the most DPS by having weapons at the very end. Like the last weapon you get most of the time has very high DPS because you already have your build ready, right? So that last weapon only attacks when there are a million opponents on the screen and you already do like lasers and stuff. So if they have trash DPS because they're covered from my Laboraz killing the background, my lasers killing everything around, my super garlic destroying everything close to me, and my super books also destroying everything around, well, guess what? You're a trash item. I can guarantee you that if I had, what is it called, Rune Tracer here, it would not suffer from those problems. Rune Tracer would still do its thing, it would still do damage. And same goes with a bunch of weapons too. So, yeah. If cats don't do damage, then it's on them. It's not the fact that they came at the end. By the way, where are my million levels now when I need them? I wasted so many levels on money gain. Okay, we got it. Fires one projectile. Theoretically, the cats are fighting... No, but I see the black cat with the other cat, and at the end of the day, it isn't that. Look how many cats are fighting over here. Yeah, I don't know what triggers the cats. If anybody knows, just tell me. Or, you know, if you want to tell me, you can join my Discord community, links in the description below, and then within the Vampire Survivors channel inside my Discord community, you can just ping me in there. You know? You can explain it. Or I can go ahead and search it on my own. Look how fast we threw the scythes out. I forgot that we had the scythe. Now they go slowly. Now they go very slowly. I can even run with them. How far does the scythe go? How far does the scythe go? I'm searching this scythe. It's me and the scythe. It's my friend. He is still here. And there is a friend of the friend. So we got like double axes. Let's go. The journey of the axes. Oh, we're gonna die because of the journey. But they're still here. They're still here. Nope. Okay, we're not gonna die for the journey. I'm sorry, guys. Oh no! What was that? What killed me? No! No! Don't do this to me. What killed me? What was that attacked me at the end? Yo, it's almost as if it's stuck on me. What? No! I'm so disappointed. No, this is gonna be my +3 revives. No, at least I could have died after this. No. No, I'm so sad, man. I'm so sad. We could have had one more laser. I mean, this is insane, by the way. But still, we could have had one more laser. And we could have also had +5 damage and +5 movement speed and +5 everything if I didn't die there. You know what? It doesn't matter, man. We died for the axe, friends. You know, we died for what we YOLO'd for. By the way, how did that thing survive with all these Laboraz on top of me? I guess he was lucky. What an unlucky death, by the way. The moment I decided I stopped trying to die, like half a second later, somebody destroyed us. Also, how did he come so close? I guess because I run into them. Run a bit into them again. I want more damage on my super garlic. Because that was the main problem. The super garlic didn't do its job. Okay, first of all, we don't need the numbers anymore. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, they seem to stick on you, or they blink or something. Do they Omai wash in the Ru or something? I'm seeing traps all around me. I'm gonna be moving slowly here. I think they blank on me. Blank. I have been blanked. I guess they blinked on me. I'm always calling blinked blank. Because I'm getting blinked on. Okay, first of all, these opponents seem to be doing like mini jumps, or at least they're very durable and then they speed up at the end. Because I see them... do you see my mouse? My mouse is like over here on the left. So I see them about in this area and then they're like whoop and they just run in. Do you see this? How? How do you get inside? How do you get inside? Ah, maybe it was traps. Yeah, that might have been the explosions. Yeah, that might not have been what I thought it was. I'm the photorhythmic party. Dun, 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 dun. I'm super insane. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa, 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 I'm super stupid too. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, these things definitely survive. Yeah, and you know why they survive, right? Because we don't have the spinach. Because I YOLO'd it hard. How much damage do we have? We have 55 might. If I had spinach, I would have had 105 might. The difference would be huge. Still healing. Still trying. How much damage do I do, by the way? Sorry, here I'm gonna open up the damage numbers for a moment. I'm doing some 33ers, some 60s, few 50ers, yeah, a bunch of 30s. Yeah, those three. Whoa, look, the whole map is catfights. Catfights everywhere. And I also pressed the trap. Let's remove the numbers now. Look at this area down here. This is madness. Let's remove the numbers. Everywhere is catfights. Everything is catfights. And labora. And lasers. And everything. And if the cats don't do enough DPS, they're in the gutter. They're trash. I'm so sad that I didn't get the 3 revives before I died. At least I would have got the damage boost. You know, tomorrow we're gonna play without revives. We're just gonna get the +3 revives. Die right away 5 times. Lose my 2 power-up revives. Lose my other 3 revives. And then, on purpose, lose even more. Like, get the revive option, then throw it away. Get a bunch of power. Don't even get laser guns. By the way, I think there is a modded of this. I could start playing modded Vampire Survivors. That could be a thing. No, Sifd, don't play everything modded, man. Stop doing that. But Sifd, you're not even playing Vampire Survivors that much. Why would you start playing modded? Well, the answer to that is... I stopped playing Vampire Survivors this often because it didn't have that much to offer as long as replayability goes. Now the game starts becoming even more replayable by the patch. So... that's also why I'm playing this back-to-back, right? I said I'm gonna play every single tarot card unlocking. And I think, by the way, this revive... Whoa, 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 whoa. I think I pressed the trap. Ooh, look how much XP is down here. And why is there so much XP down here? Ah, yeah, because when this boss arrives, the enemies are really easy. You get a bunch of easy enemies that give you million XP. Man, this build definitely doesn't work as much as the other builds. What is this? Is this the... Yo, the Reaper's here. Let's go. I love the Reaper. I love this Reaper and I hope we're gonna be able to defeat him. This is my target now. You can defeat him with the pentagram, by the way. So I'm not sure if you can defeat... Is he dead? I think he died. Yep. He died off screen. Or maybe if you make him appear, then he dies after a second. No idea. We're just gonna go ahead and said he died off screen. That's the story we're gonna go with. I hope you cannot despawn him, because if he just got despawned, then... I don't know what his purpose was. Imagine being a Reaper, bringing the water, bringing the flood, making the tower unhospitable, and then the main character is like, yeah, no, I'm gonna off-screen you. And he just disappears. He's like, yep, I guess I'm not anymore, and I don't exist anymore. Whoops. Whoopsie. This is going pretty well, by the way. Yesterday, these enemies were closer to us. They were keeping everything at bay. Look at this. Wherever I move, wherever I go. Da -da 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 -da. Yeah, we're pushing everything back. This is going pretty well. I didn't open up any random discussion topic today. I didn't do that. Well, what would I open up as a discussion today? Oh, by the way, I just I went back into a very old comment I wrote about... Yeah, that's a random discussion topic. So... I don't know, should I open this discussion? I don't know. I read like, so about, I don't know, 2 months ago, I saw a video about talking about how out of touch the mods slash devs slash, I don't know, the people over at Stack Overflow are. That's a coding site. Because for some reason people have decided that if a question is too stupid, then maybe you should search a bit. Maybe, you know, I can trash talk you because you don't know what the answer to that stupid question is. I don't know. The whole argument was that my comment was, imagine thinking that instead of answering a person the answer they want, you just start lecturing them about them not knowing the answer itself, you know, something like that. And the person told me like, you know what? I think this is going, no. I don't know, this discussion is a bit random. Anyway, so a person answered me and told me that, yeah, I mean, on the one hand, yes, obviously you don't want to lecture everybody, but sometimes the person answering the question, at least the one that commented to me, said that, yeah, I like actually explaining the thought process behind the answer, etc., etc. And I think, on the one hand, that sounds right, but from the perspective of the person asking, it depends on what the person actually cares about knowing, right? Sometimes it's like, okay, I want to, I don't know, I want to make a green pixel appear in the corner. You know, the person might be asking, how do you create, how do I make this pixel work? You know, in that accord, you just answer like that, A, B, C. You just do this, this, and this, and it's done. That's the answer, like the simplest thing. He didn't ask that he doesn't know something. He didn't say that he doesn't understand something. He just said, I want to do that. How do I do it? On that prospect, you should like throw your ego away. Stop being the good Samaritan and thinking that you're the good Samaritan by explaining them in full detail, like you do this by that and that and that. Actually, no, you should explain in full detail how to do it, right? But you should not add your decision of making him learn, right? You should not answer in a way that's like, did you try this? You know, did you try looking up the solution online? You know, did you try to Google it? Man, if you know the answer, just say it. Now, if it's too much work for you to do the answer, then trust me, telling the other people, telling the other person that he could search it is not gonna help. But the argument is not that. The argument is, should you try to lecture and, you know, explain the reasoning behind why something, why a solution is the solution, instead of just giving them the solution? And I believe, yes, I believe that depending on how they ask, right? Because if they ask, yo guys, I don't know how exactly to do this, can anybody help me? Yeah, if they ask it like that, then you can obviously give them the explanation, you can, you know, lecture them in a good way, right? You can explain them how things work, why they work, like how they work, or what you should do, what you should avoid, like, you should do this because it's not a good idea, you know, you should, how do I, guys, does anybody know how to, I don't know, paint a wall? And then somebody would say, yeah, I know you could paint the wall by doing this, this, and this, because honestly speaking, it would be a good idea to first, you know, apply some kind of, I don't know, protection for the wall. And the reason is because most of the time when you paint the wall, then waters drop on the ground. So you should make sure that you're not destroying all your furniture. So blah, blah, blah. You know, you can explain the whole thing. But if a person's like, guys, what do I need to repair the wall? What do I need to paint the wall? The answer can simply be, you need water and the paint. I would suggest this paint, and I would also suggest this brush, and that's it. Like, you don't need to explain the reasoning behind it. You don't need to lecture anybody, because if the other person does not indicate that they don't know what they're doing, or if the other person does not indicate in the question like, guys, can somebody you know, explain this to me, or, you know, if they don't show at all. By the way, let's go over there and round if I'm fast enough. Revive, okay. Is my damage scaling? Oh, look at this. Duration is up. Might is at 80. Area is at 85. I mean, I think a few of them that were here. 236 life. Nice. I think we're toast here. So yeah, if somebody doesn't ask for the question to be phrased in a way that, you know, everything has to be exact. Let's see with DPS what happened. So the cat is at 5.9 DPS. Oh, so the cat... Wow, better than the Zoo Leader. I mean, Zoo Leader is only good close up, but still, the cat is better than the Zoo Leader. Insane. And actually, the cat is better than... the Death Spiral, the Unholy Vespers. Obviously, the laser is the most busted thing in this game right now. Labora is also very powerful. The cats are decent. The cats are decent. Yep, the cats are decent, I have to say. Good to know. And let's see what the new tarot card is. And I also would like to share some opinions on what I just mentioned, right? Because a few people are like, teach a person to, you know, give a man a fish, he eats for a day. Teach a person how to fish, he's gonna eat for his whole life. Yeah, guess what, man? If the other person is 40 and already knows how to hunt, how to cook, how to buy food from the grocery store, then he doesn't want to know how to fish. He's just asking if you can give him a fish so he can create sushi, okay? So sometimes, you know, sometimes, yes, sometimes it's good to teach, but when another person is an adult and you are an adult, you should not decide on your own that... you know, I want to actually teach you. First of all, let's go and see. Enables critical hits for listed weapons. Doubles overall critical damage. Okay, let's see the listed weapons. And we're gonna decide on that spot. What the listed weapons, if it's worth it or not. Okay, so it's for knives. I guess we're gonna do this run tomorrow. Yeah, I guess we're gonna go for this run tomorrow. So that's good, because that means we're not gonna go for laser run tomorrow. So we're gonna get this to get a bunch of damage, and then we're gonna go crits, and this is the build literally, like these items are the build. And I see the super whip here, so we're most likely also not gonna go, actually we're gonna be forced to not go one card. So we're not gonna go Chaos in the Dark Knight, we're gonna go Sorrow of Healing, which also has the whip here, so we're gonna go like a whip build plus the healing, and then we're gonna see what we're gonna go tomorrow. But for now, we're done here. So yeah, the last thing I said, you know what, actually, until I end my argument here, let's just walk around here for no particular reason. So yeah, that's my opinion at the end of the day. I believe that, you know, everybody has their own opinions. And oh, by the way, actually, let me end this faster and with just a simple argument. So if you want to explain to a person what they should learn, or if you think that it's better for them to actually learn it the correct way, it's actually good for them to learn the theory behind it. No, man. No, that's what you have decided, okay? Like, if the other person does not indicate that they care about the theory behind the thing, or if the other person doesn't care about, you know, learning a new thing, if you don't see that in their expression, like for both examples, that is true for coding, because the other person might just need the answer for one specific thing that he just needs for that specific time. And if anything, he might even learn from the answer, right? You might think, yeah, I need to explain for him why it's not a good idea to paint the wall if it's, I don't know, if it's 50 degrees outside, you know, a random thing. But no, the other person might actually, first of all, search it on his own, secondly, might already know it, and thirdly, might not even care about it. He just cares about the answer. Now, you might say on that, if he cares only about the answer, then he should also learn hear to what I have to say. No, that's like your ego, okay? Like... it's your ego, straight up. And if you just answer them in like, if you just give them the answer right away, and it's only the one thing they asked for, and then they ask you, but why should I not paint my wall if it's dark outside? Then you can answer them. But otherwise, my opinion, it's your ego. You saying that it's better to catch a fish, teach somebody to fish, is not relevant. What you think is better for a person is not relevant if the other person does not care about it. I don't say doesn't need it. I don't say that you are wrong, okay? I don't say that it's wrong for you to think that you should teach them, you know? I don't say that. I just say that it's your ego that thinks it's right, while from their perspective, they might not care about it, and they are actually in the right. Right? You might be right about it helping them in their life in the future, but them not wanting to hear that thing and you telling them makes you on the wrong, makes you be wrong. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, that is it for that. I'm not gonna continue this run. That's going to be it for today. I have been told that always show footage of you playing whenever you start to analyze things, so I decided to, you know, play the footage just so that people have to see something, you know, sparkly things, yay. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. So once again, thanks for all the Patreon supporters and also membership supporters. It starts, you know, becoming slowly the supportership starts rising, and if you also want to support me, just drop a like or a comment about anything I said, like all these sentences I said here at the end, you know, the expressions, not expressions, but the whole argument. You can agree with me, you can disagree with me, like I really don't care. And if you want me to make sure that I answer to you, come over to the Discord and ping me from within the Discord. Do not DM me, because I'm using DMs for either real life friends or for job related stuff. So job related, like YouTube related stuff, not even job. I mean, YouTube is my job. So anyway, doesn't matter. That is going to be it for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and yeah, thanks for watching, and see you guys around.